Hello everyone and welcome to the 5th tutorial in the Java programming tutorial series. Now I'm sorry it's taken some time to get this video out, but I'm actually on holiday in Scotland and I didn't want to stop making videos for you guys because I really enjoy doing it and I like teaching people, and hopefully you guys are learning something from it, so I apologize for that. But I thought I'd get another video out for you guys today, and today we're going to be learning about if statements. Now, if statements is quite simple. It doesn't require that much line of code, but an if statement is basically how a computer decides something. So if this is true, then carry out this line of code, and if this is false, then carry out that line of code. So let's go ahead and create a new project, and I'm just going to call this project if statements. And I'm going to make a new class, and I'm going to call that statement1. Okay, so now we've got our class. Now we're just going to have to define the main method like all other applications. Public static void main string args. Okay, now this tutorial won't be very long because if statements are extremely simple. They don't require that many line of code, and you can get as complicated as you want, and it just keeps stuff neat, and it tells the computer to make a decision based on whatever is true or false. So the way we start an if statement is first we have to define a variable. So for this tutorial we're going to be defining an integer. So we type int, and then I'm going to call the integer x, and I'm going to assign it a value of 45. Now this is what the if statement is going to cross-reference to, and if we say something like if x is equal to 45 then do this line of code, or if it's not equal to 45 then do this line of code. So the way we start an if statement is quite simple, easy as it sounds. You just type in if, and then you want to put brackets and then x equals 45, and this basically means that if, and then it carries out the brackets first, so x is equal to 45, and in this case it is equal to 45, so if x is equal to 45 then we want it to carry out this line of code, and if the next one would say else, and then if x is not equal to 45 it will carry out another line of code. So let's go for the if one first, and let's just say system.out.println. Just going to keep it simple by producing a message that says x is equal to 45. Okay, so there we have our true statement. So if x is 45, which is true, then it will print out this message. And now we need to add an else. So in case x is not equal to 45, then it produces another line of message. So else, which is just open bracket, then the word else, and then, close bracket, then the word else, and then open bracket, sorry. And now we're just going to give it a message to print out. So let's say x is not 45. Okay. So here we're just telling it that we're assigning a new integer x, and our if statement is cross-referencing to this integer x to see if x is equal to the value of 45. Now the reason I put two equal signs here is because this means that we're trying to find out if something is equal to. The reason there's only one equal sign here is because this is an assignment operator. This gives the letter or the word a value. So this is an assignment operator, and these two equals mean x is equal to, and then whatever it's equal to. So let's go ahead and test this. And as you can see here, x is equal to 45. So integer x is 45, the one we defined, and then if we refer to our if statement, it says that if x is equal to 45, then produce a message saying x is equal to 45. So x in this case is true, because it is equal to 45, and so it will give us this line of message. But say if we change the value of x, so let's say x is 98, and we run this project again, you'd see that x is not 45. So the value of x is not 45, and it's 98, so it's false, and the false statement is else, and then it gives you a message that says x is not 45. So this is quite simple stuff. You can use it to make whatever you want, but what we're doing here is we're just making simple if statements, so it's something else for you guys to learn. But thank you for staying with me, thank you for being patient, waiting for my tutorials. Hopefully I'll get another one out to you on Saturday maybe, and hopefully you guys will be with me in the next one. Thank you, bye bye.